Today, let's delve into what's happening with SoFi, breaking down the latest data points and helping you understand the current situation.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Daily Stock Update. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell so you never miss any of our uploads and also enter our giveaway. But before that, alert, this is not a financial advice video. Now, let's talk about SoFi. As we approach the end of the trading day, SoFi is up by 7.14%, trading between a low of $7.64 and a high of $8.30. There's a lot of excitement and fear of missing out FOMO surrounding SoFi right now, even though the broader market is also performing well. Interestingly, there's no specific news from SoFi itself, nor any new filings with the SEC. So, what's driving SoFi higher? The answer lies in the general optimism linked to Nvidia's earnings and, more specifically, Affirm's strong earnings report. Affirm revealed its earnings after hours yesterday, highlighting that despite higher interest rates, consumers are still taking out loans, and SoFi has been handling this trend well. This suggests that the consumer side of the economy remains strong, which bodes well for SoFi. Additionally, today's economic data reinforces this positive sentiment. The GDP came in at 3%, which is better than the expected 2.8%, and initial jobless claims were slightly lower than forecasted, at 231,000 compared to 232,000. These numbers indicate a strong economy, and that's good news for SoFi. On the Federal Reserve front, there's currently a 67.5% chance of a 25 basis point rate cut, which seems likely to happen. Between now and September 18th, it's unlikely that any new data will change this outlook. We can expect at least a 25 basis point cut, with a possible 50 basis point cut in November. This scenario is favorable for SoFi. Another key point is the high trading volume for SoFi today, with 74.7 million shares traded compared to the average of 41.2 million. This significant increase includes large transactions, most of which are over $100,000 and are predominantly buys. This influx of big money into SoFi is a strong positive signal. For example, one notable transaction was for $1.23 million, which reflects growing confidence in SoFi. In the dark pool, where trades are often associated with shorting, we've also seen some large transactions today, like $1.72 million and $1.73 million trades. The dark pool activity is somewhat unusual today. Typically, when there's broad market optimism, SoFi tends to move higher, but this often comes with some form of manipulation. However, today, we're not seeing the usual negative manipulation in borrow rates, suggesting that this could be a turning point where shorts start to acknowledge that SoFi might continue its upward momentum. Short sellers are currently returning around 648,000 shares, breaking the recent trend. Currently, 17.83% of SoFi's free float is being shorted, which amounts to 186.65 million shares. This shift is another optimistic sign for SoFi's future. Today, we've also seen significant options activity, with $18 million in call options and $4.06 million in put options. The sentiment in the options market is evenly split, with 50% of today's activity being optimistic. Investors seem to believe that SoFi stock could rise above $8.50, and some are even betting on it reaching over $10 by January 2025. This optimism is reflected in the open interest for options, with strong positions at the $7.50 and $8 levels, suggesting that if the positive momentum continues, SoFi could experience a nice upward movement. As of now, SoFi is trading at $8.03, sitting between the R1 and R2 levels. The $7.98 mark is expected to serve as strong support, while $8.43 is the next target resistance. Although today didn't see enough momentum to break through that resistance, tomorrow could be different, especially with positive PCE data. Retail investors are also getting involved today, and while SoFi stock is still considered overbought, the overall optimism is keeping the stock strong. Unless tomorrow's PCE data disappoints, it's unlikely that we'll see a significant pullback. In conclusion, SoFi is riding a wave of optimism right now. The economic data is strong, short sellers are retreating, and the options market is showing confidence in SoFi's future. The stock's technical indicators are also positive, pointing towards the potential for new highs. Whether it's reaching $10 by January or maintaining support at current levels, SoFi investors have plenty of reasons to be optimistic. Friends, that's all we have for you today. What is your opinion about today's video? Get involved and let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.